June 17, 2021. This is session 1075 of these inner journeys into the dimensions within you and the greater field of consciousness surrounding you, into that space, that dimension that is the station of light. I am Lani, and I am guiding you into this space and this state of consciousness, your consciousness. Begin as always by taking in a conscious breath. And the breath, as you take it in, is light, and it creates a bridge from your conscious body awareness into the greater quantum field of consciousness. And in that greater quantum field of consciousness, you exist as a being of light. And this is what easily enters into the receiving area of the station of light. It's the transition space that coexists momentarily, and you coexist between the earth life that you experience and this greater dimensional field of consciousness where you exist as a being of light. Take in a breath in your being of light, right here within the station of light, so that you are ready to integrate all of the energy field and all of the impressions that you receive in this state. Thank you. We connect with you all at this space and at this conjunction within dimensional frameworks that you measure as time. I'm addressing you, and with me are many of the companions within this quantum field of existence. In a different time reference, measured within the dimensions of experience, you are already here, you are one of us, and you are bringing an aspect of your existence into this moment where we coexist as one field of consciousness. In recognizing you and addressing you as one in this field of consciousness, then you are able to take into you more of the potential that exists around you, which you are connecting in with. This is a potential for you to choose and reorganize different facets of your current existence in the body form and the changing civilization, and the expansion of those realizations which bring you opportunities. The opportunities will present you into areas or ways of functioning in the important and most appropriate way for you to balance conditions firstly within yourself, and then this allows the expression of your true purpose from your point of origin. It all connects back to that. Do you see? There is no need for you to experience anything different to that pure point of origin. In that pure point of origin, all is in balance. And you have collected many experiences on your individual journeys into different life forms and patterns, and they have already been experienced by you. So we continuously assist you to recognize this is the conjunction of dimensions within this greater field of consciousness, where you exist as a creator throughout time, not limited by time, not limited by what you might perceive as a civilization that is controlled by others. You exist beyond all of that. You may be aware of different facets of organizations which exist in that plane of Earth construct. You have the choice to focus into a different level where you can continue your process of bringing in opportunities and information. We remind you again of earlier sessions that still exist within your consciousness field and memory bank, when you introduced different facets to be unfolded, different spheres of life components, energetic codes, to help energize the entire construct of Earth. If you consider Earth to have existed and continues to exist within different layers of dimensions or different layers of civilizations, then you will see that there are different moments in those different layers where you presented these spheres of information to be received in the appropriate conjunctions and where the portals are aligned for greater dimensional energy to come through into that particular field of civilization. This is what is occurring for you currently in your current phase of existence within the body form you have. You have already connected in various ways to some of these energetic spheres containing the components necessary for the expansion of consciousness in this field. Thereby, the level of overall consciousness is expanded, or you might say it is upgraded or upliftment into a different dimension. The dimensions are fluid, they coalesce into different layers of dimensions. It's a constant movement. It is not like you go through a door and you close the door. That is only a simple example that may have been given to you over time. There is always the movement between all layers of dimensions, because essentially your true essence exists throughout every dimension. And dimensions you might refer to as time. That is such a limiting term that is employed to describe certain levels of activity and comprehension within people. Therefore, coexisting with us, we have brought you back to the realization that you are existing as an extra-dimensional being. And what would you choose in relationship to that realization of who and what you are? You are in the midst of an energy field here. We would refer to this as vital essence for you. The vital essence also contains many of those components because it is a field of potential again that has all of the necessities for you. Continuing through this extra-dimensional existence where you are, there are facets of you bringing forward information from where they are existing in different elements of experience. So you are receiving information. And as you receive this information, become aware that you are part of a central coordinated intelligence group. And you may label this as the Council of Light. It is an aspect of that. And in this, you are collecting data, you are collecting information, you are collecting experiences. And at the same time, you, as an individual life form, a light being, you radiate back to that aspect of you feeding this information. It is a loop. You are feeding back more energy and information. Now, perhaps you perceive this as a geometric shape which contains what is needed. And so the aspect of you in the other time realities, dimensional realities of existence, receives it and will release the light, energy and information required where it is. This is how you are living your life currently. You have sent yourself spheres of energy and information, and you are receiving this even as these words are received by you. You are receiving energy, information, and light. And again, do you sense you are receiving it as perhaps in a geometric shape or colour? So this is a truly quantum presentation to you, simply because you are ready for this. You are participating in this. Resulting from this, you will be aware there is a shift occurring throughout a passage of energy, and this is a transition for the Earth planet, and it is a transition for you through dimensional experience. It is a pattern for you. During all of your experiences in receiving this light energy information, you have created change in this current life form you have, going back to before you took your first breath of air in the body. And so you brought into your current life pattern from before birth, from a point where you coexisted with us in this quantumness, and this is what you are bringing back into your life pattern now. And this is all in accordance with what you chose to connect with from your original point of existence, bringing it in to this current life pattern. There is no need to feel you are limited by experiences you've had in the physicality to this time. The impact or the imprint and the changes in energy which took place has been cleared by you accepting this energy throughout your life pattern of existence. And you are doing this from this clear point of existence now. If you relate this to what is happening that you observe in your current civilization on the planet, you will see the potential that every being has in the full realization that it is a light being. The potential is there for a great shift in consciousness. So opening that realization in yourself allows it to be available freely without imposing any thought pattern on it. You are just providing light energy and information in a way that as people become aware of that, they also connect into it. So many of the illusionary and deceptive type thoughts and practices released throughout civilizations simply cease to exist when there is a shift in consciousness level to a different field. You know this. We are validating it within you. And as you connect with that, you will feel a shift occur in your current time reality existence. This is also brought to you by the galactic companions existing in this quantum field who have recognized that you needed to experience what you are experiencing in this deliverance. It is another connection for you to realize you made available for yourself to experience. This is all surrounding you here in the initial receiving area in this station. We acknowledge you and validate you as this being of light, energy and information within civilizations and across dimensions of civilizations. And so it is. Aurum out. Lani again with you. Bringing all of those facets that you expanded into with different aspects of yourself, bring it all into you now as you focus within the station of light, being aware of planet Earth, being aware now that you are willingly coming back to bring it all into your life pattern now. There's been an extraordinary deliverance in this session, and I'm sure you will realize it as you continue to immerse yourself in this and let it unfold throughout you. It is delivered from the quantumness of you into the moment in your presence. So bring all this back now into your physical presence and the non-physical presence of you existing. Take in a lovely breath and fill yourself with your vital essence once more. And take in a lovely breath again. And when you are ready, open your eyes and orient yourself fully back into your body, into the day and time. And you will notice that time shifts. Your sense of it shifts, simply because you have brought into it a vast dimension of the extra-dimensional existence. You are of that. So again, I give my thanks to Aurum and the beings who were supporting us all in this session and will continue to do so. Thank you. Thank you. I trust this assists your realizations in your current experience. And this ends this session through the Omega Communications portal.